pandemic and the new economic reality show us about digital transformation in the banking industry?
Well, Emily, I think it's a number of things, but what comes to mind as I think top of mind is that banks can transform and they can do it rapidly when they absolutely have to. I think they proved it out that there really wasn't a ton of business interruptions that they faced or that they presented to their customers. But I know there was a tremendous amount of strain across a number of different areas of the banks, in particular the call centers, who then had to take basically a much heavier load of customer interactions that would normally have gone, to the branch or sort of been bounced across. So I know that there was some tremendous strain there, but they managed through it. They worked through it. They staffed where they needed to, and managed to do a lot of actually transformation during those early days and as the pandemic went on.
And how can banks build on that further?
So I think it really comes down to value. It comes down to looking at a lens of rather than we have to move, we have to be looking forward, but we look forward from a focus of a value. What is it going to bring to our customers from a value perspective, but what's it also going to bring to the bank from that perspective as well? And having that in mind will allow them to innovate. And with where we're going, they're going to need to continually innovate. This isn't really changing, and new things come, climate change and that on the horizon. I think they're going to have to really look at that in a hard way and be able to react to it.
Now, looking at digitization and process automation, what should bank leadership teams be considering as they assess areas that are ripe to transform?
But value, obviously, but also looking at where they can take small chunks of things. They don't look at something from that, it's a traditional 18 to 36 month process change that we've got to do at the bank. Looking at it from the perspective of what can we do now and what can we do in the near term in order to get to where we need to go, so that we're not in this always catching up, because by the time they go through that time frame, everything has changed anyway. So now they've got to do a rethink on it, and they've got to build on something that's large and complex. So really looking at taking the small chunks, again, driving value from those chunks, evaluating them, and also maybe taking a different approach all up, where you're looking at it from a thought leadership and a design thinking approach, where you're taking technology, you're taking everything kind of off the table, but really focusing on the problem.
Now, these investments in digital transformation and automation, how do you expect these to pay dividends for banks in the future?
Agility is number one. Agility and innovation. Maintaining old legacy systems isn't contributing anything to the bottom line. It's just keeping the lights on. But that ability to react to market conditions, to react to events that are occurring in real time, and being able to manage what they need to do to either capitalize on them or simply just react to them and be able to address them. I think that's the number one thing, is to be nimble, to look forward, and that ability to innovate in near real time will be really crucial for banks to go forward.